What is going on, my beautiful people? Another beautiful day, another beautiful video. For those of you who are new here, welcome. Please make yourself at home. This is a channel where I will learn how to work on my car and you come along for the ride. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. You know how it goes. I record what I'm doing, talk about it, see what's on my mind, try to get it to work, and if not, then we go from there. So for today, I have a surprise for you guys. I found a salvage yard, which is what they call it instead of a junkyard. I don't know the difference, but you know, doesn't matter. That had about 5 Jettas, 2 of which were just like no-go. 3 of them ironically parked next to each other that were all black. I get it, not a Golf, but some of the parts actually cross over, and I did find a few bits. So I'm hoping to be able to install them today. Hopefully it goes all well as planned. If not, like I said, we go from there. So this is what I managed to pick up, a new glove box, because I'll show you guys. Mine is the one that, oh, door is locked. Let me go through this side. Yep, I left my keys inside. So just bear with me as I go through this side. As you can see, no glove box. Ooh, it's a little dirty. So yeah, nothing there. Come on, focus. Why is that just as bad? Whoa, okay. So no glove box. So it'll be going here. I would like to one day end up getting the one that goes there. But this is the one that we got. It's in fairly good condition, so obviously, you know, I gotta clean it up because I'm not trying to put dirty stuff in my car. For whatever reason, the previous owner said that when he was about to sell his, the deflector, reflector, the dummy lights were stolen. So this is the one that was already on the car. This is the one I picked up. I picked up another one just to be safe because, you know, you never know. That one might break. Got another cluster, hoping this one works. Yes, it is silver face, so score. Got 2 more light switches. This is, I'm not sure if they'll even bolt up, but I do want to run fog lights on my car eventually, so obviously those lights would be for sale after that. So this is the 3-way switch. I don't think it comes up. Nope, doesn't pull up, but this one does. So when it's on the light position, slides up like that. Mine is kind of faded. I think it's the airbag light that's on mine. It has this. Obviously the other bulbs aren't there, but if anything, I'll switch mine out with this one. This one actually has a little cover there. I get it, it's a little scratched right here in the plastic or whatever that is, but you know, that's either neither there or just a regular cap. Put the plug in there and just, you know, cover it with this. Doesn't matter. And finally a visor, because for whatever reason, the previous owner, you know, he didn't want to bother fixing it. Put looks like vinyl tape or whatever to make it stick. So the visor was kind of crappy. But yeah, I finally picked one up, so I'm gonna replace that. Replace the cluster. Bam. And the glove box. So stick around, I'm gonna be working on those right now. The glove box was like 2 screws or something like that, but that's to remove it off the car that actually had it, not to install it on my car. So I gotta figure that out, so just bear with me. Come along for the ride. I'm gonna do the easier bits, which would be the visor, then the switch, then I won't install the dummy lights yet because I want to polish them. Cluster would be next, glove box would be last because that's probably gonna take me the longest, so stick around. All right, so I just give it a quick little brush. Obviously it's not gonna be perfect, but I mean, it was bad before. This isn't the electrical one, so no lights for the mirror, but this is it. Just give it a good brush. It's not the cloth, it's the vinyl, so no damage. Don't mind the crazy children over there. It's summertime and you know they're home, so to install it, pretty straightforward. Remove this screw here. I'm keeping this clip. I got some more just to be safe because I don't know about Volkswagens, but on Audis they're notorious for breaking. So replace this, put this in there, and we'll come back. All right, there it is, folks. I finally got a visor. The only bad thing is when I didn't have the visor, I would have to wear my hat all the time, because if not, since I don't have a cover, because it's sitting right there because I set to install it. Sun would definitely get in my eye. So now I'm super just happy to drive in a sunny day because that's gonna come in handy. Also, on a little side note, I didn't point this out before, but I replaced this one. As you can see, it was cracked right there. Replaced it from one of those Jettas. So thank you, Junkyard Jetta, for taking one for the team. But yeah, now I have this. I also got to figure this out here. I don't have the key in right now, but long story short, the sunroof doesn't slide back because of the tracks that were there before. There's like a little flap that comes up here in the front when you have it open. Previous owner didn't mention it, but sliding back and forth, it got caught and broke the tracks or whatever it slides on. So it'll close, but it won't slide back. So I usually just ride around like this just for some airflow, but I got to address that too. As you can see by my greasy fingers, I'm an idiot and didn't do this right. So yeah, I got to clean my interior. Obviously detail it, but that's, that's for the future. All right, so next project would be, next task would be the cluster. So for anyone wondering, this is the stuff I use. Bought this Harbor Freight buff wheel, put on a regular drill, dab it on there, go through it a couple times, make sure the wax is in there good, and then it comes with a microfiber. I know it looks dirty, but that's just because I had polished something else with it. I think I polished the car, so obviously, polish goes there, but I don't know if you guys can tell, but that thing looks brand new. And this is why I've been polishing the clusters, because this, little details, man, little details, let me tell you. So let's go ahead, put it back in, and then we'll get to the glove box. All right, so cluster's in. Let's see if it all works. All right, so it's got the normal lights on. Airbag light is on. Yeah, as you can see, this is what I meant about the other switch. Let me close this door real quick so you guys can hear me. So yeah, this is what I meant before. So the check engine light is back on because of the speed sensor. So I am hoping that it's either an ABS sensor, or if hopefully the cluster fixes it, I gotta address the ABS regardless. But I think the airbag light is on because this isn't, I don't know, hoping it has nothing to do with anything serious. Trunk is open obviously, and then brake is on. So I'm gonna pull forward, see if it moves at all. If it doesn't, then it could be just the ABS sensor. Did not see it budge, so it may just not work. So let's just back it up and do the glove box real quick, and then take it for a test drive, see what we can get going. All right, so back to the interior like I was saying. So this was my old plastic cover. I'm not sure what even happened here, why the previous owner even had it like this, or previous, but point is, I don't like how it looks. This one, I think it's just like a plastic covering that made it look like this. I may have done it myself when I went to go take it off. Unstuck this here, so I'll probably just crazy glue it on, but they're about the same thing. As you can see from the wiring layout, they're the same part. See if I could hold this for you guys so you can see. So they're the same part. So should be just plug and play. If the new one doesn't work, or if I can't get it to stick, I'll just go back to the old one. Also, I'm going to, so this is the old switch, as you can see by its nice pristine look. And then these are the two I picked up. this is the one from the Jetta with fog lights, which I want to go back and get the fog lights and the wiring harness for it so I can run it on my car. And then this is the one off of a different Jetta. Not sure what the lights were because the bumper was destroyed. So I'm thinking of putting this one in, but comment down below which one you guys would think would look better, the OEM one or the, I guess, from the Jetta ones. This one does have this little plastic trim piece here off for whatever reason, but it's not the end of the world. I can line it up to where it sticks and it's gone. There you go. But yeah, comment down below which one you think would look best. I'm gonna probably go with this one, clean it up, give it a good little spit shine, if you will, and then put it back together with the new cap, and then probably put the cover back on. This is the new cluster. It's not auto like this one, but this one was with the manual Jetta, which I also want to go back and try to get the whole manual swap because it was just there. I just don't know the condition of it. And then put these trim pieces back, and then we'll get to the glove box. So I want to show you guys what it looks like. It's very, very dirty. Set for who knows how long in the junkyard. 3 mounting tabs and then 2 screw holes on each side. The only issue I'm gonna have is I won't have the key for it unless I go back and get it. And yeah, this is what it looks like. Pretty dusty inside. It's got some screws up there, which I probably will screw in. I brought the screws with me, just not sure. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a quick rub down, clean it up, put it back in. All right, so from the looks of it, as of right now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, look at that. Gotta remove those as well. I think that's what drops this, which may be why this one was so much, whoops, it was so much easier to take off, because this one looks like it was just clips. I don't see of any way that this could have been bolted onto it, but let me take this off. I'll do a quick time lapse for you guys and we'll figure it out from there. Also, this looks so nice and shiny. This looks all faded, so probably end up getting some interior trim paint or just painting this with trim paint period to make it black, because the rest of my interior is beautiful and then this is all spotty and ugly. So I like to, you know, keep things even, keep them pretty, but we'll see from there. So yeah, let me give you a quick time lapse of this. So, slight change of plans. Apparently, this bracket needs to be cut across here, but as you can hear, it's some sort of like steel, aluminum. I think it's aluminum probably. I need to cut this bracket off. And if you're wondering why, I will show you. So, this is where it would bump, right? Because even if I line it up here on the top, see how far it sticks off right there? That's because that part back there is touching the bracket. See? I'm not sure what I need to do. I'll probably message somebody who did this before, but long story short, I gotta trim, I think, up to like here or something like that. So somebody had mentioned before. I didn't understand it until just now, but I mean, it's not a necessity. It's just, you know, it'd be nice to have it because there's no storage, and literally this is the storage that I have, just that. and it's literally like the size of a cup holder, if that. So because these can fit like a juice box. So yeah, let's press on. We'll come back to this, go polish the dummy lights for the front, install them, and then we'll go from there. All right, there you have it. Got both of the dummy lights in. Obviously this one is, it's either I open it and I clean it out completely, or I deal with it. And then this one was previously polished, but it's got some yellowing. I mean, nothing out of the ordinary for a 26-year-old car. Like I said, I do want to get fog lights, so I'll probably go back, try to get those out of the car. I have to get the wiring harness as well. I want to get amber corners, even those are semi-amber. I want actual amber, so we'll see how those go. I had disconnected the battery to take off the cover here for this one, for the glove box. But like I said, I have to cut off that piece, so I have to go pick up a Sawzall because I don't really want sparks in my car. And it's either go back to this beautiful black interior piece, or have the convenience of a glove box, but have to cut that bracket off, which means I'll never be able to use it again. So comment down below what you guys think I should do. I will probably end up going with the glove box, but like I said, I want one there where the airbag is. I get it, it's not safe if you don't have an airbag, but you know, this is more like a show car, or it will be a show car, so we'll get to that. Other than that, that's about all the pieces I've installed. Gonna put the battery back in. As always, this place is very bipolar when it comes to rain, so it's looks like it's gonna rain. It's been drizzling on and off. Even though the sun comes back, it's kind of annoying. But I think my next purchase is gonna be maintenance. Probably do the valve cover, which means I'll have to take off the intake manifold. As you can see here, it's all dirty, so I'll probably end up getting a new gasket for that, and probably address the bypass or blow pass. I forget what those things are called. The pancake is what they refer them to. Take all this off so I can clean it, change the gasket for that one, and then change the valve cover gasket, and probably paint all this. Or I can do the tune-up, which is the spark plugs and wires, air filter, which kind of defeats the purpose because I have to change that piece out before, because it'll keep throwing oil into it. I do want to get a new one of those because I hate how it's like semi-yellow. You can barely see. It looks like it's empty, but actually the coolant is right at the minimum line, even though I keep topping it off. But I think I'm going to do another flush just to kind of get everything going. I do have some more pieces coming in, so I'll do more videos for that. And as always, I thank you guys. It always means a lot for you if you stay towards the end of the video. If you like it, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see, want to hear. I am going to try to do as many videos as I can financially, because I don't want this to be a money pit. But I do have more things coming in. I do have plans for this car. I want to adjust the rust, so that's another issue I'm going to deal with. I do want to learn how to weld, so obviously doing it with this car is going to be the best thing, since this is a project car. So if you guys have any more suggestions or anything like that, please let me know. And as always, thank you. Peace.